Do you think Disney's gonna want royalties from this?
No. You didn't get sued over the logo for the band from that book or movie? Come on in. We're good. What's up, everybody? It's Keefe at Ghost Cult Magazine, ghostcultmag.com, and I'm here with Nicholas of Truckfighters. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, totally rad, I guess you say in the States, right?
Sometimes. I still say all those things. Rad, killer, fresh, deaf, stoked. I get criticized constantly by my producer for this, but I'm from New York City, and that's how I've talked ever since like 1983. I say all these things.
So what's my comment about that?
You tell me.
Okay, I have a story. So the first time we met Californian dudes, that was when we toured with Fu Manchu in Europe. And they talked just like the movies. And we thought it was so funny because we thought in the movies it was like a bit made up to sound cool. But it wasn't. That was the real deal.
That's amazing. I've talked to Scott. He definitely speaks that way. So amazing stuff. Welcome back to New York City. This is amazing. We're here at the Kingsland Bar and Grill. Shout out. And you guys are here for the awesome couple of dates here with Church of Misery. Thank you for coming here again. Thank you for blessing us in advance with this great performance we're anticipating.
Yeah, you know, the rock and roll God is with us.
It does. It has its ways, man. We need bands like you. We need bands like Church of Misery. And I know Church of Misery is celebrating 25 years, but you guys actually, it's 15 years this year in 2020 since your debut, I think.
Yeah, since the first album Gravity X. So this is like a celebration tour for that. And next year our band turns 20 years. So who knows what's gonna happen then?
Oh man, I hope I know it's kind of trendy for bands to kind of, you know, do album tours and celebrations and things, and you guys are always very generous and play stuff from across your career every show, but I personally would love to see, you know, maybe some kind of a more dedicated anniversary set list. That would be really sick.
So why didn't you give me a wish set list and we'll see what we can do.
All right, I'm going to email that to you now that we're friends on internet and in email. I'm talking like a person from 1996 today. I don't know what I'm saying. I had a beer right before this. All bets are off. But yeah, man.
Maybe you should have some milk instead.
Milk does a body good. I should have probably had some milk with Nicholas instead of. But I don't see any cookies. So Kingsland, man, got to get these guys some cookies. It's Brooklyn. We have a lot of cool cookie shops. And we really should have got you like a box of cookies to go with that milk. But I can vouch for the Swedes here from the Truckfighters are eating salads and drinking milk and not like pizza and partying, which is, you know, I think they just got a pizza. So word.
One guy's got a pizza in the band.
He's allowed to have pizza. That's fine. You know, the rhythm section always needs pizza. They need the carbs. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, one of the things that I've always loved about your band is you guys are fantastic live. A lot of energy, especially you, but everybody, a lot of sort of that real, you know, pure rock fury on stage. Like you guys don't just stand there and look at your hands playing the strings. You guys really speak to the crowd, not just with the music, which I love personally.
Yeah, it's like you answered the question. I don't have to say anything. Perfect.
Amazing. You can just agree with me. You can interview me also if you like. I'm fairly interesting, as I said just before we started rolling. No, bullshit. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. But ghostcultmag.com. That's what we do here. If you like interviews like this with me, I make fun of myself, and the band also makes fun of me. Like and subscribe to our channel because why not?
Do it.
we're having a lot of fun on YouTube and other things. Our website. But yeah, man, I'm really pumped up. I'm really pumped up for the tour. I'm really pumped up for this show. What a treat to have these two bands come together. Have you guys played together in the past or toured together before?
I think we like played Desert Fest in London at the same day, same stage, but no tour like this or club shows or anything.
Right. So for this bunch of shows, you guys are about to become buddies.
Yeah. You know my nickname, Dango. It's from a Japanese word, so yeah. I got some laughs from them.
They liked it, huh?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to have it be something offensive and then make them sad.
I know what it is, so it's okay. It's the round ball, like a thing that you eat.
Okay.
Yeah, like nikodango. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it means meatball in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, meatball in Japanese. All right, we'll look that up. Right. Some bands are very particular. I know I just couldn't refer to you informally because we're internet friends now. Like I said, email. There are some bands, like some of your black metal bands, that don't want to be referred to by their human names. They want to be called by their demon names. So, again, take a lesson from the kind and good-hearted Swedes. You can be called whatever you want to be called, right?
Yeah, I didn't really react when you said Niklas instead of Dango. So
lucky me. on point today. You guys are here on tour. Really excited to hear some material. 4 years since the last album. Are you guys working on anything new? Can we expect a new Truckfighters record, hopefully in the next year or two?
It's a possibility. Yeah, I'm putting out what was supposed to be a solo record like later this year, but I don't know. It might be a band because I took in 2 other guys helping me with it.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about it? Is it just kind of more like Truckfighters, or is it different music?
No, I don't know. What do you think? It's different, but you're still gonna hear similarities, of course. But it's still heavy most of the time, and also not heavy a lot. And rock, not so much melody, maybe more like heavy. I don't know. Whatever. Our sound guy Otto here, once he said a really good quote on how it was, but I don't remember it now.
Okay.
I think that we recorded it somewhere, so we can kind of find it and make a slogan for the press release.
Awesome. I'm all in for a solo record from you. I don't know if you guys are fans of Crowbar, but Kirk Winstein just put out, if I said that probably incorrectly, also Winstein, he just put out a solo record that is amazing, and I highly recommend it if you like Crowbar. It's different than Crowbar. It's not as brutal, but it's really interesting and beautiful guitar stuff, and I imagine you could do probably something along the same lines, I bet.
I hope I could do beautiful guitar stuff at least, yeah.
No, I know you can. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting it now. I'm setting the bar very high. So you're going to have to just, live up to it. Is that going to come out also on Fuzzorama?
Yeah, that's the plan.
And, I don't think your label gets talked about enough, actually, but you have amazing bands. And I think it's very interesting that you just kind of have always mostly had your own label this whole time, which is very rare, I think. Has there been anything you've learned about the music business that you've been able to sort of help the band with as a result of having the label?
I don't know. It's combined, so it's like so much tied together. So it's hard to say what is what, I guess. So, but I think we learn to do things. Many bands think that someone else is going to do everything for you, and you just write your songs and then it's going to work out.
Sometimes it's better to do something than do nothing, even though the result is not good.
Yeah, you have to put subtitles there.
We're going to tag everybody in the titles. We're good at that. My producer, again, will be on point with that. But yeah, funny. I appreciate the Peanut Gallery. Everybody chime in. Everybody can get up and get in this. I don't care. We'll have a party. We'll all crouch down and fit in the camera. But yeah, man, I just have always found the label awesome. I love a lot of the bands you work with. I think it says a lot about, the ear you guys have and how you feel about, promoting, helping the scene grow. Because it's not just, a lot of people, they can't put out their own records, but let alone also help shepherd anyone else's career. So thank you for doing that. I think it's a great thing.
Well, thank you for saying thank you. We kind of, with the label, we always thought that we should release like only stuff that we really like. And so far, I think we managed to do that. We don't put out records and think just, we think we're going to make a lot of money for it. It's more, if we hear something that one of us hear something we like and send it to the other guy is like, I like this, do you like it? And then it's like, yeah, or then it's not going to happen. It's yeah, then it might be something we would try to go for. So it has to be like approved by both of us, and that's our quality check, I guess.
It's important. You have to have quality checks, and I think what a lot of bands and even labels and I often talk about that artist and repertoire is kind of going out of style. There's not a lot of people that understand what that means, how to nurture acts. But you have to be able to self-edit as a writer and an artist, as a musician, and you have to be able to tell other people it's time to edit this. This is not good. Don't do this. Don't do that. And you have to be unafraid and kind of, you don't have to be a dick about it, but you have to be constructive with your criticism. And I'm sure that's part of any process with you guys.
Do you mean when we write our own songs now or the other bands? Or
no, well, yeah, when you write your own songs for yourselves, but also when you're, hey, if somebody sends you in a demo and, maybe sometimes it's not as, maybe it's awesome every time and maybe sometimes it's not awesome every time.
Yeah, no, of course. And then sometimes we kind of say that this is not for us or we don't really say this is shit, obviously. But some bands that, even of those we have signed, maybe we think the mix they sent was really bad, and then we say, yeah, we really like this, but you're gonna have to remix it, for example, and that's happened. And then they kind of appreciate, I think, that we say that instead of just saying goodbye right away.
Well, artists are sensitive. Everybody wants to be validated, and I'm sure they appreciate that you're not like thumbs down like Maximus. As we wrap this up, I want to give you back your pre-show time. Do you have any beside your hopeful new music and your solo record soon? Do you have any cool things coming out this year on Fuzzorama you want to talk about?
I think Witch Rider will have a new album out this year, late this year, I would assume, because they said that the album is ready, almost ready for half a year now, so you never really know. And we just released a Swedish band called Elden, not Elder, but Elden. Really, really good if you like more metal stuff. It's more like kind of a mix of 80s, heavy metal with stoner somehow. It's quite unique in my opinion.
I'm down to hear that, and actually, I would. It sounds.
Listen to it right now after this interview. Just
I'm gonna go.
internet it.
That's it. I'm gonna internet it. We'll check that out. Don't confuse them with Elder, who are also awesome and have a new record coming out, but not on Fuzzorama. Maybe someday. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate the time. I appreciate all you guys in the room for being here and chiming in on this interview. Thank you for hanging out with Ghost Cult Magazine.
Skål. Skål.
Skull. They say skull. Skull.
Drink some more milk and be healthy.
That's it. Drink milk and be healthy, and don't be drunk on the
no
floor.
No drugs and other stuff, right?
Please don't do drugs, and if you do them wisely with a spotter. So I'm Keefe from Ghost Cult Magazine. Truckfighters, we're out. Thank you.